Today we play Conan. Conan play us. It's the really big show. Honestly, can't even remember what we were doing last time. I know I logged out somewhere. We'll find out where we log in first. There we go. We're logged out up here. Very good. Got our berserker and our secret donkey. Figs is a secret donkey. We try not to tell him, but it's an open secret, you know. He's a misshapen donkey. Good-looking horse, real ugly donkey. There's just harsh realities. There's just harsh realities to be faced. And Figs faces those realities. What do we got in here? Iron. Got a little bit of steel in there. But we've got steel implements and we've got steel weapons. So we would need steel grade armor. And I don't think we have that much steel. Do we have that much steel? So we would need Zamoran Thief, Aquilonian, or Stygian Soldier. Did we make Stygian Soldier? I thought we made some. We did. What are we missing? The gloves? No, we got the gloves. Okay. What are we going to do with this armor? Am I wearing this armor? I'm not wearing it with that ridiculous hat. That hat sucks. Let's make a good hat. Why don't we just... There's no iron bars in there. How are we supposed to make stuff without iron bars? Alright, what do we want to skin instead of that ridiculous helmet? I don't want to stick with Hyperborean Slaver. I'm still waking up. What are we doing today? We're gonna... What are we doing today? We did the Dregs dungeon. We haven't done the Witch Queen dungeon yet. There's not much to it. Okay, kits. Kits. She can keep the Hyrcanian Raider. I got to get me into some heavy because... Oh, this is agility weapon. Do we switch to agility weapon? We will give that to a thrall. Do we respec into agility? Will it matter? I think all we gotta do is change our weapon. What's she wearing? She's wearing follower damage. This is good for thralling. We still need a tanner. We need a tanner. Better smelter. Just go to level 1 smelter. And an alchemist. Where's the alchemist? we had a level 2 alchemist. Did we? We never... No, we never put him, No, let's go get an alchemist. Let's look at our inventory here. Who's gonna wear this agility armor? Agility damage. What were they thinking? Oh, treasury. We need a treasury. We want a treasury. It can't be the same building as our bedroom. So much to do in the game, it feels like work. It feels like work. We'll keep rocking this star axe for a little bit. Let's go get an alchemist and a tanner.
I can taste your stench, human.
Away, exile. God take you! Put your weapons away, exile.
Alright, let's change her to knockout. Go over here and get this crafter. Maybe it's a tanner. It's a carpenter.
I can taste your stench, human.
Alchemist 1, hardly worth it. Let's get the sorcerer instead. Is she pretty?
You picked the wrong fight!
What do we knock out here? Fighter 2, cook 1. Looks like her sword is on fire.
Die!
Very good.
You picked the wrong fight!
Boom.
God's taken!
Feel good about it. There's one more over there by the jailer.
I'm going to cause trouble here.
Yeah, baby. Should probably be skinning all these guys, right?
To live is to die.
Want those two to respawn.
Taste death! Curse you!
I have a proposition.
Die! It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Show me mercy, and I will repay it 1,000-fold. Please. Let us talk, quickly, before anyone notices. You will not regret this, I promise.
Kinda think I will. What am I doing? I need to drag the sorcerer out of here. But I gotta go to the bathroom. Time to get up. Last day of vacation. Last day of this vacation. I think I got another one this year. should be 150 obulus.
You will never return to your death.
What a chump. Okay. Let's get back to base for a second. We'll let these dudes respawn. I think I'm going to switch to... I think I'm going to use Hyrcanian Raider Epic when I go throwing. You see what the concussive damage was like? It was amazing. Amazing. Could use this build for farming. Let me think about that. So we could go up and get that hardened steel. Kind of feeling like we should. Yeah, let's go get some hardened steel. We'll put on our agility armor and go. All right. All right, we'll put you on map. I'll be right back. All right. Let's think about the long-term objective here. We want to get ourselves to T3 as soon as possible. Latrine. It's a shitter. I thought in video games we pretended that our characters don't have to take a shit. Got that part. I want the rest of it. Shield, tilt barrier. Yeah. It's only that much. Okay, what are we doing? Wanted to... I kind of want to bring this base to final form, but we need T3 materials, so... We could go up and get that black ice. That's garbage. Garbage, 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 garbage. Is this garbage? That's full health. Oh, we should can this one. Put these kits back. Not. 20 ironstone. I could go farm War Maker. Or Unnamed City. How did we do last time when we did that? I can't remember. I feel like we did poorly. How are we doing on the reinforcements are done? So we could do a small amount of T3. Let's check on our sorcery. Let's finish our inventory dump. Okay. Coins. Rock. Hides. Ivory. I think all the rest of this is... Okay, we got build stuff. Alchemy stuff. Alchemy, alchemy, alchemy. All the lotuses for alchemy. Could put that in there. 2. We put the growing stuff in there. And the rest of this could be for in-game armor. Seeds, lotus. We said we could start a hops farm with that. Could shape up our kitchen. I feel like it's too wide. I feel like I might have made this whole thing too big. But how could you blame me? How could you blame me? Alright, inventory. Drop that soup. We got a fragment of power. We're gonna save this one. Maybe we should put it in the Museum of Firsts. Alright. Decor. Decor, decor. There. Okay. I wonder if our elevator's still broken. Vertical elevator, shaped wood, iron bar twine. I think this is a long shot, but the last time, 2 times I got it out of the carpenter's bench, I put it directly from the bench to my Hot Wheel. So maybe this time if I grab it with R2, it won't glitch. Really grasping at glitch straws here. We're at Master Mason. changes things considerably. How close are we? We got 9 more levels to level 60. When we get to level 60, we're going to run a Corrupted 2 Thrall build. Because I love it. I love it a lot. She's our Berserker. She's level 10. Her stats are not good. That isn't not a good perk for a Berserker. Deadeye. She's losing strength and gaining agility, which is worthless for her. So we could go Unnamed City and farm up Fragments of Power. Or we could go get Black Eyes. Let's just go get Black Eyes. I want to get that Hardened Steel working. We'll get Ice too, so we can make a refrigerator. Let's see how our tools are doing. Pickaxe halfway. Let's get the repair kits. Take 2 of them. Okay, I think everything else is good. We're gonna give her back her big sword. Unless we want to try and get another. Let's get one more sorcerer. We'll farm this sorcerer, then we'll go up and get the Black Eyes. I want the sorcerer because I want to get our Delencia. We got 3 damn archers. We got this Farpner and those 2 Marco Bane of Beasts over by the stable. We've not got a Delencia yet, so I think we're due. I think we're due anytime. Make another set of Hyrcanian Raider. We still need T4 Thralls. For ultimate power. Let's accommodate these rhinos real quick. Of course they will accommodate you. We love it. Let's farm these bad boys. Let's get them for skin. Never have enough skin around base. The baby. Show me you have no heart. Slaughter the innocent without hesitation. You have done well. He was too dangerous to be kept alive. Okay, let's go in there and knock out some motherfuckers. The only thing crueler than wanton killing is slavery. Conan has it all. All the atrocity you could want in one game.
What comes in the night?
Oh, a Tanner too. We'll take him to the wheel. Tanner, come here.
You picked the wrong fight.
Alright, yeah. Come here, Tanner. Get him. Take him to the wheel. Take him to the wheel. Howdy, fellas. Just passing through. Hyrcanian Raider Epic for all your slaving needs. Buffs follower damage. Buffs concussive damage. Maybe that'll be what we wear for our... No. So for the big dual thrall corrupted strength build, nearly fully corrupted, just 2 points shy of full corruption. We're running, it's a strength build, because you can't corrupt agility. There's our tanner needs covered. Put a little more gruel in there. I said put a little more gruel in there. Drop, consume. Why is that? Why do I die when I eat the babies? This is not Conan. Furthermore, I'm going to destroy this dude's shield. Get out of my inventory. Get out. Get out now. Okay. One more sorcerer. Let's get us that Eatintea. We want it. We need it. And once we do reach level 60, we're gonna do those 5 dungeons. Those being Warmaker Dungeon, Kurak Dungeon, Wine Cellar Dungeon, Scorpion Den Dungeon, and the Underwater Dungeon. We're gonna do all those. Kurak's the one that'll probably do last because it's got me nervous about the glitching. I'm hoping maybe we can drag our feet and there'll be a patch before we gotta do Kurak. Because I don't want to lose my stuff. I don't want to have to admin cheese stuff in if I lose stuff in glitches. We've got a nice cheese-free gameplay going here. We've not cheesed this one at all.
Curse you!
Smelter 2. Hey, we need one of those as well. It's just becoming rapidly productive. Snake in the sky. Smelter's going to help us get that steel and iron out faster. That's 2. Got room for 2 more, and we still want them damn sorcerers. Why don't we... Let's shortcut to the sorcerer. Shortcut is right there, I believe. That's the targets. Rare spice. Hey, let's thrall her.
Hey, step! You don't want to cause trouble here.
Wish I could have my thrall dragon body. All right. Dead or alive, you're coming with me. Let's just take him out this way. Pretty good looking sorcerer I got here, huh, fellas? This one's coming with me. Join us or die. There's a question for you. If you were grabbed by slavers and they said, join us or die, join us or be a slave. Between joining in death or being a slave, which would you prefer? Because you could live and join the slavers, but then you're in league with slavers. Is it a fate worse than death? It's entirely a subjective question. That's why it's a good question. It illuminates things about a person's personality. I don't think I would join the slavers. I think I would try to trick my way out of it and fight them. Gain their trust, get some knowledge, then fight them. Okay, one more sorcerer. They're up again. All we had to do was leave render distance and they respawn.
I will rip you apart! Stop! Have you nothing better, pup? My claws are sharp.
Where'd this one come from? Maybe been there a while. Look at these dogs. Let's get another unconscious one. Kill him. Oh, it's so satisfying. So satisfying. Come on, Doencia. I believe. I believe. I believe. Come on, baby. Another archer. Motherfucker, man. That's 3 Marcos in a row. How many eyeballs? So we got 100. 2 more sorcerers. We could buy another. Let's try our luck. So what do we do with all these markers, man? I really don't think I want that many. There's no more. No scroll either. There's the one down there. We'll get him. Sorcerer 3. Come on, horse. Hey, a big one. We'll kill him. Alright, one more sorcerer. Do we try for the hard one? Let's try for the hard one. No, let's kill the big hyena. We can do easy pickings only on sorcerers.
Don't make me hurt you, wanderer.
Hey, we got it. Nice legendary. All right. Doom. If we give that to her, I don't know what she would do. 5120 versus 66, 49. Definitely a better weapon. What are we doing? We're giving her a thrall club.
Put your weapons away, Exiles. You don't want to cause trouble.
God take you!
Let us talk quickly, before anyone notices.
A female bartender.
A thousand times I begged you, speak to me. 1,000 gratitudes to you. I shall serve you faithfully. I shall serve you libations unending.
Would you prefer female thrall? Be good to me.
These captives have been found lacking in sorcery skill and have been set aside by our lord.
That's 4 Marcos in a row.
Still, their backs are strong and may prove to have value yet. As a thrall, I will trade you such captives for ancient Abolai.
Where's the barkeeper and the other one follow me? How are they both following me? I'm not complaining. I am complaining about 4 Marco Bane beasts in a row. But what are you gonna do? Disassemble these guys for their components. Let's call them treasure, and maybe they'll pleasantly surprise us. Alright, so we got us a barkeeper. Barkeep. Who have we got in the wheel? I think we had 2 crafters, right? A sorcerer, a tanner, and a smelter. That's gonna help the stuff go faster. Speaking of tanning, let's check all these crafting benches and see if we need to move stuff around. A little more tar there. A little more tar there. Those are both out of bark. Let's address that immediately. Take the tar, put it in the steel fire cauldron, and make all that steel fire. That's all the brimstone. Okay. That's chugging away at steel, that's chugging away at iron. This could be chugging away at more brick if we had more plant fiber. I think it's time to do a farm and run again. Again with the farm and run. Actually, I think I'm going to put I think we're heading up on iron steel. Let's start getting these bricks going. What does it take to make another forge? $50 bricks and 100 iron bars. Let's do it. Where did the stove fire go? Did it instantly do my steel? Some branches to fire that. What do we got in here to fire? Don't need fuel in that one, do we? That's got enough coal. That's got enough coal. Doesn't burn a stack of branches. One for the forge, one for the stove. Speaking of which, do we have a stove over there? I think we did put up one. There's no stack of iron. Right, how's our inventory doing? Well, we got this doom thing. I bet we'd give that to her instead of bringing in with the star metal. Maybe. If she's rocking a Sunder armor pen weapon, maybe we can go fight the Red Mother. Or at least go to the undead, or the unnamed city. Oh wait, we were gonna go get black ice. Black ice for hardened steel. Yeah, because we could get our resources faster. Are we out on tools? Yeah, we could get all of our resources faster. Let's do it. Hardened steel, let's go. Okay, so we got... There's spice and spice. We'll keep the coins since we're going. Okay. You go back in there, you go back in there. Silver can go into the casting table. I'll take some more coins. That's good. That's good. Black ice. Black ice. I gotta start a coffee, don't I? I do have to start a coffee. We love the coffee, and the coffee love us. How long have I been drinking coffee? Since I woke up, is always the answer. So with black ice, we can get hardened steel tools and do a lot better with our farming. We'll also be able to get star metal. We could try and get star metal one. No, we need to bring the hardened steel back to a blacksmith bench. Could put a blacksmith bench out in the wild. Take the materials out there. Plunk it down where we got our thrall wheel. I don't know. Alright. Coffee going. I got water going behind that. We're good. Right. Black ice. Where's the nearest black ice? We're going to go to Warmaker, or we're going to go up north? Warmaker, we have to do the dungeon to get the black ice. If we just go north, we can go. We can get it right here. But I can't see any other reason to go to that region. Let's just go ahead and wait and get it. We can come back with some raw ash, too. Because we might want to make that, armor. The Skelos Cultist Master. Not sure. He's got a little more armor. I don't want 2 brown horses. Why do I have to have 2 brown horses? How do I make tainted fodder? Damn it. How do I make tainted fodder? Let me see if it's in the knowledge. Okay, here we go. Fodder. Sea salted fodder. Okay, tainted fodder. Haunting steeds. Crafted at any alchemy bench. Crafted at alchemy bench, okay. So I want a white horse, if I can get one. Come on, tainted fodder, where are you? Tainted fodder, yellow lotus, gruel, aloe leaves. Okay. So we can take all this over to the alchemy bench. Some gruel from her. Which reminds me we should fire some more. We should probably get a thrall pot up too. These thralls are gonna die, aren't they? What are we doing? We're putting in aloe and yellow lotus. And to make a tainted fodder and a gruel. We need a gruel. There it is. Tainted fodder, baby. Coffee done. Pour that fresh, delicious brew into my nice, clean, white coffee mug. Or shall I say coffee jug, because it holds an entire quart. It can, reasons why we have it. I can fit my hand down inside it to clean this son of a bitch. These little dainty-ass tumblers where it's like the size of a lemon all the way down? No, I cannot fit my hand in there. Well, we're not going to make that joke. We have fun, and then we sometimes almost have fun. And have fun by not having fun. We're just going to leave that one implied. Okay, tainted fodder. Horse. Okay, now. Imperial East, Jewel of the West, Savage Frontier, Six of Dawn, Treasure Turn, the Steel, Blood Sand, Riders. Go. Is it Black Horse or White Horse do we want? I kind of want Black Horse. Let's flip a coin. Heads, tails. Heads for Black Horse. Tails, White Horse. It is tails. White Horse it is. Okay. White Horse. And we shall name him. I don't know yet. We're gonna leave that open. It's the new purchase. I mean, usually we look at their face and name them, but that doesn't work on a horse because they don't have a human face. I just end up naming them horse now. See what I mean? Could name him Grassmouth. Let's name him Greenie for the grass that isn't on his teeth. I don't know. Greenie kind of is a fun name for a white horse. There we go. Okay. What are we doing? We are going to go up there and gather black ice. Our inventory is situated except for this alchemical base. We want that. Not going to put a kit on this hammer yet. We're going to just let her use it. And we're going to go... Where are we going? We're going up to hidden away. Get the black ice there. There's like 3 nodes, I think. And then some behind the black keep. Kind of excited about that Dame Sorcerer. I don't know what she can do, but it's got to be better than none at all, right? Glad we can kind of drink coffee while we ride here. Coffee is my favorite beverage. But coffee time is a very special time and place. It's got to kind of be cold and quiet. Morning coffee in a hot, crowded place, it's not the same. Unless it was cold coffee. Cold cafe. We'll be harvesting these two, right? Speaking of which, pick. And do we have a spear over there? Let's put a spear over there. I don't think we're in high stakes, dangerous situations, are we? Still put our potions at the top of the inventory. Our shield in case we get in the fight. Let's see. We are running strength build. I must eat soon. Okay. How about that? Water. We'll have to repel our skins when we cross the river. Alright, let's beat it. Oh, you're gonna buy my chicken. Oh. He's got plenty of flowers. Fig's the secret flower-eating donkey. Flower eating is not a secret. The donkey is. And if you're saying, hey, this guy's trying to be funny, no, I'm just existing. Whether or not it's funny is entirely up to you. I'm probably going to laugh at it because I'm the one I'm trying to entertain. If you think it's entertaining too, then this is the channel for you. This is a channel for you. If you don't think that's funny, you can get the hell out of here. What is funny? What is humor? Do we dissect it or does that destroy it? I think it destroys it. The human experience, I think, is really fascinating. I love it. Very happy. I've always been an asker of why. I never really grew out of that phase. Because it never really stopped giving me joy. Maybe joy is too strong of a word, but I don't know. It's how I approach understanding everything. Cause and effect. I think probably down at the quantum level, cause and effects are the same thing. There's probably effects that are caused by themselves and so forth. Since, you know, it seems like all the rules just go upside down. You start going subatomic. Fly! This is the wrong path, isn't it? This takes me to that big dude. We were going for black ice. Why did we turn south? Oh my god. Alright, let's follow the river. We're not going to the mountains this time. We're going north. Flying wolves. Oh my god. Just gonna climb it. Right after we kill all these guys. Yeah. We gotta get her a respect potion. I'm prepared to make that a priority. We would need many fragments of power from the unnamed city. But she's got an unnamed city weapon now. She's got a legendary club. So I think that door is open to us, is it not? I think it is. Alright, shield up. Black eyes. What's cooler than a horse riding in a river upstream? Nice giants. Very like this, right? I think we're gonna skip those. I don't have climbing gear. Speaking of, I wonder if I've done the Mountaineer journey and finished it yet. Star Medal. It's going to be a totally different show once we get to Star Medal. We're going to be able to go out and do all these combat things. Right, enough black ice for some a set of tools and a refrigerator. We're alive. Do we want to get some lotus? Let's get a little lotus. I know we've got seeds and such, but it never hurts to have the fresh flower. It's got the most potential, I think, for crafting use. So you can bring it down to seeds or powder. I think I might break that down to seeds once we get a compost. You know, we should really, okay, yeah. There's so much to do. I want to build this garden, but I'm not sure how yet. I think the garden's going to be kind of an aesthetic decision. If we're using the Argosian set, and we're not going to know that until we get tier 3 building going on, which takes just materials. So once again, we're back to farming. Farming is in the way of a lot of things. We've been putting it off because I'm just tired of doing it. Maybe we can use the mass cull. We're definitely going to look at sorcery farming once we get our corrupted build. I didn't figure out a way to do a corrupted encumbrance build. Because farming is so integral to the game, like it's kind of aggravating to switch builds all the time. What am I doing? I'm using a potion. Alright. Let's get back home, run this hardened steel, and start gathering materials. So the kitchen, I'm trying to figure out how to compartmentalize functions on different floors, because that's what I wanted to do. The kitchen, I don't know. I feel like it should be separate from the alchemy. Like we're not making explosives and food in the same room, are we? It seems... it's not what I would do, so it's not what I'm going to have this game be like. At this point, it's not even a room, it's just an open platform. But we are running T3 materials, so we're going to start being able to build those in-game benches pretty soon. That's really the final barrier in planning out the base, because I don't know how big the damn benches are. The armory particularly comes to mind, because I want to, for the looks, I want to have a couple of those gigantic freaking, oh, how tall? For like 4 or 5 foundations tall, and like 4 to 6 foundation footprint for furnaces. The ones that you can load up forever and ever and ever. Yeah, we're going to get a couple of those. I have one doing iron and steel and one doing brick. I'll just switch out the catalysts for the higher grades. I'm expecting the catalysts will be consumed about as fast as we can produce them. But we might end up with 4 of those furnaces. It just depends. Like I could use 4 of them. 1 brick, 1 iron, 1 steel, 1 hard brick. We might use smaller forges for other stuff. I don't know. It's going to be... Okay, here's the thing. I'm a practical person, practically minded, so I want this stuff to all be functional. But I'm tired of having these ugly-ass functional bases in PvP. So we're going to have a functional base that looks pretty. Like it's going to be decorative, but also functional. I want it to look good. I've not been able to... I don't know. I haven't felt like it. Why make it look good when somebody's going to blow it up? You know. I want to make my ideal base one time. Just one time. Use it. Do stuff in it. Have a trophy hall. All the stuff. Why? Much better. All right, hardened steel. I'm going to put in catalysts. Okay, we do need quite a bit of hardened steel, so why don't we cap it at 200? So what do we need for the tools? Let me check it out. Okay, 22 for each tool. And we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 tools. So that's 88. At least. So 200 should be enough. 200 to make all the tools twice over with some to spare. So no, we'll be able to make 1 or 2 weapons if we want them. I think we're already on to epic level weapons though, because we found a few and we've been able to class our guys to use them. She's got that doom hammer. I've not seen the strength of that. We need to... Whose ass can we go kick for that? Because we got to wait on the hardened steel for a little bit. Let's go fight the rhino. What do you think? Let's do it. I got the potions. I'm not going to use the spirit of poke him. Well, maybe I will. We're going to double up on our potions. I think we've got... What do we got in here? What do we got? What do we got? It's... Yes, that's what we're after. A couple more. No, wait. Let's stop that. We'll do a couple of these. And then we'll do all of those. Very good. Me fight rhino. Rhino big, rhino strong. Me stronger. Get that hunger. I feel a hunger. It's a hunger. The kind that keep a man awake at night. crush him. I want to see how she does on one swing. One swing. Come on, give it to me. Can't keep her swing. This could be a long fight.
Put your weapons away, Exile.
Speed makes the fight go fast.
God take you. You don't want to cause trouble here.
I'm not going to give up the stacks of bleed for the Sunder. She's got to do the Sunder. Alright, full bleed on. Just got to tend it now. It's like 20 per tick. Okay. What am I doing? We're waiting for the hardened steel. Let's go ahead and get some blue while we're over here. We got aloe and stuff for dye. No, I've already gotten that recipe. We wanted to make a third tier stove, but we don't have the feet yet. Maybe we should go down to the unnamed city. We can try our hand fighting the Skellies. I'm sure she'll do well against the Skellies. But we can also try our hand against the Red Mother. Maybe get some really sweet loot. Definitely get some XP. Probably some corruption, but we got a dancer, so. Let's go down there and see how she does against the Skellies. Maybe not all the way to the 3-skull boss, but just the low-level ones. So I think it's going to get us the XP we want. She's level 11, 500,000, or 50,000 experience. She doesn't have enough food. She's kind of low on food for a trip to the unnamed city. What was we going to do? We were just going to show off that big hammer, I think. Oh, he's alive. He's not dead. Alright, campfire. I don't think we have one in our inventory. Let's see. Fuel. Plant fiber. No seeds? I didn't get any seeds. Oh, I haven't harvested seeds yet. Okay. Derp-a-derp. Mega-derp. Derp 10,000. There are the seeds. Here is the fire. Place the seeds into the fire. And just get some materials while that cooks. This is how I think you should play Conan. Like while you wait for one thing, do something else. I don't know. Sometimes I get this feeling like as part of the game design that certain things take a long time so that you invest into other things. Like sometimes waiting on things after dungeons. You know, getting in your inventory screen because you're cooking a shit ton of leather and you gotta wait about 150 leather for your suit of armor. Not much rock over here, is there? Let's see, where's that fire? There it is. That's enough. Man, I'm hungry, Sauce. Super hungry. How did I get this hungry? Oh, God. I gotta get something. A glass of milk, slice of bread, anything. Oh, Lord, it hurts. Oh, God, it hurts. Got a banana, too, if I could have. In fact, let's eat solid food. All these weird responsibility things you gotta do. Guess I gotta feed my metabolism. It's all dumb. Right. That banana is half fermented. I think I just had a quarter shot of whiskey there. Holy shit. It was about 9 bananas instead of 99 bananas. All right, full of gruel. She will not die now. Let's see. Dropping the bugs. I'm not doing fishing. I can just squish seeds for oil. I don't care about the fish buff. Didn't get it from other things, I think. Salted exquisite meat being one of them. Alright, so we don't have a lot of stone in this farming run, so let's get a little on the way over. I know we're trying to go get our new farming tools, but yes. I think we'll put this pickaxe in the museum too. We did find it instead of craft it, but it was our first pickaxe. And it's got us to, well, our next one's going to be Starman, so. Is he going to die? He is going to die.
You don't want to cause trouble here.
He needs a stronger weapon. Let's give him the old claws, because they're going to very soon be obsolete. I'll put a hardened steel kit on those new claws. Alright, my man. You're looking stylish with that katana, but you're not doing much damage. Can we give him some gruel? We don't have any left. What are we giving him? We're giving him black claws. Should be near the top. There they are. And let us make a thrall pop before we forget about it. So all these guys regen health. Where is it? Where's my hammer? There it is. I'm thinking about other buildings to fill in these corners. Like a thrall house was going to be one of the buildings. We could put it right here. Combinate a thrall wheel, and we'll put the thrall pot and all that stuff. Iron bars. Got some in here? We got some in here. Look at all that steel. Okay, what are we doing? We're making a thrall pot so our thralls can heal and not die. We'll put it over here by the wheels, so remember to put it into the thrall house if we make one. I think we're going to make one. We're basically just missing materials. And I can't... Why would I farm for materials with low-level weapons or low-level tools? Where do you go? I think we might finish out this with hardened steel and sandstone, but we're going to not do Series T3 farming until we're swinging star metal. It's just, I mean, efficient. You know what I'm saying? All right, how's the hardened steel? There's the hardened steel. Grab the hardened steel tool. Don't mind if I do. We want a pick. And not the meat. This is steel. Okay. Okay, I think we need shaped wood. Shaped wood, yeah. Is that an elevator? That is an elevator. Let's get the elevator. And shaped wood, shaped wood, shaped wood. Where are you? Bam. Okay. Pick. Hatchet. No sickle? Whatever. Okay. What are we doing? We are full of stuff, so why don't we... We're going to put our catalyst in here. Our pick is done. Tell me we got perfected hardened steel by weapons or whatever. Where is it? There it is. Yes. Okay. Now, are these weapons badass? That's what I want to know. 46. 37. 38. I feel good about that. 47, yeah. That's just shy of star metal. Okay, so we can do good, decent tools, I think. We're still short on getting that last tool. Let's see if there's any hardened steel in the scrapper box. No, there's regular steel. Armor, that's going to have hardened steel. We do have a steel repair hammer. Can we scrap all these? Scrap the iron stuff. We'll keep the truncheon. Always need extra truncheons. We'll keep one hatchet, we'll keep one sickle and one skinner. So we got a set of steel tools for disposable runs. Run out there with a thrall, fill the thrall full of loot, and then pull bracelet, leave the thrall to teleport back home. Okay, so that's going. I don't think any of this would have hardened steel either. Sorcery, no, that's got hardened steel. Why does that got a pick in it? What's that pick? Iron pick. Is that our first iron pick? Is that what we did? I can't remember now. Where else would it be? I think that is, well, I can't remember. I can't remember. Let's just scrap it. Fuck it. If I could remember it, it would count, but since I can't remember, it doesn't count. I feel good about that museum up there, by the way. Or I guess down there. It's down south. Alright, there's our sickle. Let's see where we are on upgrade kits. We can now do... I'm waiting for Hardened Steel Short Sword. Upgrade kit. Okay, we can do Hardened Steel tier. I want to double our production rate of this Hardened Steel, by the way. Let's sideline the iron production for the moment. Okay, we got steel we can put in there. Black ice is what we need. More there, 100 more here. Is there 200 in there? There's 113 there. So we'll get all of those. Do we want to do all this to Hardened Steel? I think that's enough. Yeah. Let's call that enough. We'll plan a trip out to the unnamed city. And, while that stuff cooks. Actually, let me put you on the map. I got a bio thing happening. Well, we'll just let this stuff cook. We're gonna set our sights down here, though. back. But it's time. I think that's 3 kits. That's 5 kits. Okay, we can do advanced weapon damage kit for that Doom Hammer. What are we doing? What are we doing? We are kitting our tools. We also need to finish emptying our inventory. Okay, advanced tool upgrade kit. 4 of you. Let's do 1 advanced damage kit for that Doom Hammer. And do we want to? Can we do a? Let's make some. Let's make some of those perfected hardened light steel. Because I've got a steel and a steel grade, a spear and a. We'll need 44 more, plus another 20, so 64 more hardened steel to make that happen. Yeah. Can do bolts. Do the big fountain. Is this stuff we need? 34 points. Shelves, horns, jars. Any explosive jars for anything? I think we are eventually going to want a throne. What do you need for this? Paintings? Masterwork paintings. We're wasting points, aren't we? Treasure coffer. We're going to want that. And we're going to eventually be mounting more heads. So we've not been chopping heads. We forgot about chopping heads. We've not chopped any heads at all. Okay, epic shields. Good. Hardened steel shield. Okay, bruiser. Could do ancient pike. Hardened steel greatsword. But we could do perfected hardened steel greatsword. If we were going to do that. Hardened steel bow. I think we've already got one. He's already got one. Are you sure he's got one? Oh yes, he's very nice. Right, so what are we doing? We're gonna get this. No, it's gonna take too long. Let's go do a little farming with these tools. We're gonna kit them up. We're gonna kit them up, baby. Until we're going from baby now. I said farm run, beep beep. Load it up, baby, now. You know that shotgun song is, I think that's Boogaloo, isn't it? Boogaloo. If you never heard Boogaloo, you owe it to yourself to listen to about 10 to 15 seconds of Boogaloo bass line. Just have that in your life. bees. Bees go in there. Seeds go in there. What is the ancient rhino one for? I want to know. I want to know. I want to consume it for no purpose. Let's see. Let's grind these guys up. That katana is hot trash. And we could build a better great axe if we had the material. But that quite a bit of steel and armor, I think. Steel and iron out of that. Okay. Seeds chest. Lotus seeds. Hide, bone horn. Meat. Let's try this elevator. I want to know why it does not work. Well, there's somebody down there right now. Is there somebody down there? There's somebody down there. So, but we could try it over there. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, elevator. It can go a clear shot to the bottom right here. It's not locking. How the... Okay. We're happy with this. This is a positive development. We're happy. We're very happy with this. I just want you to know how happy we are about this. So, I guess the next thing to do is to try and get a fast elevator. I don't know how that's going to be any different. Whatever. It's not a salient issue at the moment. We can use staircases. Okay, we're still unloading inventory. We are. Okay, alchemy stuff. Fine stuff. Kitchen stuff. Let's put these. That guy's almost full, isn't he? Need a separate box for potions. I think that's going to go in the dye bench eventually. Alright, let's get a little bit of twine happening. Let's just put it in the plant box. We'll just have a stock of it going for later. We're gonna mess with 40. We'll mess with 400. How's that? Small time in me here. Okay, this is basically just for inventory. Alright, I think we're about squared away there. Got quite a few healing wraps, but they don't weigh much, so... Got one more campfire than we need. Could repair the bindings, get them up to full. There's no leather in there. There we go. Okay. Shade bloom. I think that's eventually going to go on the stove, but we'll wait on it for now. Can we do any other journeys? Any way you want it, that's the way you need it, journey. Purge Defender. We could do that. But I still kind of want a fully leveled Berserker. My thinking on, okay, here's my thinking on the Purge. We'll fully level a Berserker, outfit them with basic star metal stuff, and just see how they do in purges. We'll make that our basic unit of strength and sort of count how many of them we need to do the purge, because we're going to have to quantify this somehow and break it down. We'll be like, we need 2 more fighters, you know? Instead of like, oh gee, we got our ass kicked, what do we do? We're getting better gear? No. Minimum, you know, Sumerian heavy, Star Metal Greatsword with a master kit on it. That's going to be the basic unit of fighter. So we basically just need to use our hardened steel tools while we get up to level 60. That's basically what's got to happen. So why don't we take her down to the unnamed city? Because I don't know. I feel held back by the base, by the lack of star metal tools, and by the lack of tier 3 stuff. I know we're gonna need more we're gonna need more steel reinforcements. Alright, let's see about that. I don't really give a fuck about the spear, but I do want the mace. Let's get that perfected hardened steel. Light mace. And we'll put an advanced damage on it. And then we'll call it good. Here's oil. What about that oil? Ooh. We're doing our mace, right? We want a damage kit, not a... Ooh, it is at damage 41, so basically what we want is more armor pin. Ooh, let's be really naughty and put our armor pin on it. We want more damage or more armor pin? I think we want more armor pin. That's what the thing said last time. Damage kit or armor pin. You'd think that the more expensive one is going to be the one to use. Let's flip a coin. I can't decide. Advanced on heads. Spike on tails. And it is heads. Advanced damage kit. It is. That's what we're going to use in the first place. Spiked with indecision. There it is, 47.25. I'll take it. Because that's better than 32. That's an improvement of 15. It's quite a substantial jump. What you think? Okay, we're gonna put it in the strength weapon box. Do we want the Star Metal sword? Let's check out the damage on a perfected light. I'm just curious. This, the default Star Metal issue is damage is 51. Perfected light, I'm thinking is going to be... It's perfected steel, perfected hardened steel. Perfected hardened steel greatsword, 46. So... I bet it would kit up to more than that. Because we got 6 points on our... 6 points on our mace. We get 6 points on this too. That'd be 52. That'd be more than this. But it would have, I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. Just sit here all day. Just by the time I get this made, we could make Star Metal. So let's just skip it. We'll keep this hardened steel for coolers and spec weapon fittings and things. Alright, we're going to switch this back to iron. Let's see, how much more hard steel do we want? So we got 90 in there, we got over 100. Why don't we call it good on hard steel for the moment? artifact or just reggae steel? There it is. And we'll just park the hardened steel in there in case we want to use it. That's garbage, isn't it? Is it a strength weapon? It's a strength weapon. Let's give it to somebody who doesn't matter. She carry a weapon? It's a ceremonial sword, so maybe it'll be appropriate.
I owe you much, but I am wasted as a fighter.
Cool. It's a neat skin. Probably skin a weapon with that later. If I ever decide to use a one-handed sword, which I won't. Okay, inventory is almost right. Let's put this black ice in here. Along with the other. Because we're going to be firing star metal, I guess, with this brimstone. I think we were going to have enough, but we can't have enough steel. We can't have enough steel, so let's take this other 420. Get a little more steel fire happening, and we'll make star metal with that last 1,000 brimstone. Okay, we're out of tar. Tar? Buku tar. Buku tar. Alright, steel fire, plenty of steel, plenty of bricks. I don't even want to use the bricks yet, I just feel I need the bricks. Alright, 250 steel going there. What are we doing? Do we want to just buckle down and farm a shit ton of stuff for our next level? What are we specking into? Authority? That doesn't seem right. It'll be alright though. Do we want to... We want to go over there. We just built strength weapons. We want to use the strength weapons we just built. I don't want to use this armor though. That's what we got. Let's just use it. I don't want to make another set right now. I don't really think I need to make another set. I just kind of want to. Not necessarily to use them, but they're both strength damage. They're both agility weapons. It's both stamina. You know what? Let's just try it. We can get by without a strength buff. If it doesn't work, if we don't like it, we can always change it. I think we can make... Let's put the... What are we going to put on it? Flexibility kit? Is there a flexibility kit I can put on this? Reduction kit. Flexibility kit, steel bar, leather. Is there an advanced flexibility kit? Okay, so 50 steel bars. I think we got that. Yeah. Do we want... No, we want flexibility. We want to be able to swing our weapon and run around more. That's always my gripe with heavy armor, is not being able to move around faster. I'm just a natural rogue, what can I say? Look at me right there in my loincloth. Give me a dagger and I'm ready to fight. Look at him. He's ready. No, we won't do that. We thought about it. And they know we thought about it. That's what she says all the time. We know, we know. Don't bother. That's her problem. It's April. She talks all the time, so we give her a helmet that muffles her speech. Discourage her from being a motor mouth. That's what she sounds like. I don't know. It works for me. What are we doing? Armor kits. How many do we got? I got 3 out of 4. We can go ahead and start kitting it. Come on, kit. Dance to the music. Dance to the music. Doom, 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 doom. Do, 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 do. Important to keep your Conan character limber with these exercises. Is flexibility, you know, use it or lose it. Do we want to wear that? That die sucks. Okay, we gotta dye this. Where's our dye bench? Let's take all the dyes we have. I think there's some in alchemy. Is there some in alchemy? There's... I don't think we're gonna use that, but we're gonna take it. Okay, ooh, we got dark dye colorant, dark olive green, coagulated red. I'm feeling that green might be our friend. We'll take this. We'll take these. Is there anything else? We said the green might be our friend, so let us take some plant fiber, some resin, the blue. That's for dye as well. This might make dye. That might make dye. And we'll take a little bit of bark in case that makes dye. I put this in the wrong spot. This is supposed to be part of the Illusionarium. It's supposed to be over here. All right. So the water, the dyes, that's going to get filled up elsewhere, and the stuff to make dyes. Okay, what can we make? We've got quite a bit of dark dye colorant. So what is this dude's? I think the gold actually kind of suits him. Let's see if we can get a really vivid green on the white. And then we'll change the helmet to... Can we change it to gold or green? One. Probably green. Let's see what color greens we can make. We can make dark cyan. We can make dark blue. Okay, let's take out the dark. Brown. We can make a lot of ash dye. We can make a lot of blue dye. Where's the green dye? Forest green dye. Is that all we want for this? I was looking for emerald green, but I don't think they have emerald green. So let's try from D to E, T to F, no E. Or just for a plain green, which takes 20 plant fiber. And this takes 5. I think forest green's the winner, so I don't gotta make another trip. sandals got a little bit of purple on them, but no white. Okay, so yeah, we only need 3, maybe 4 of the 4 screens. If we don't like it, we can change it. We can always make another trim. Okay, let's strip this stuff. Sandals. Let's dye the sandals leather green. And these don't have any other components, so they don't have to change. Let's see, we're doing this, and this. First, we want to get the helmet right with... Let's do that. Hope we don't run out of this dark olive green. That's the dye I really want. It's a little bit militaristic. A little bit royal pompousness and a little bit imperialistic. That's what we want. Okay, this. What is this? Do we want red in this? Or is that too much color? Let's decide on the red later. Because that's the same color as the sandals, isn't it? What is this? This was blue? It's a blue. Why would they have blue? I don't understand. Faded red. No. A white, maybe. They don't even have white shoes. Yeah, let's try to get them white. How do we make white dye? www, where are you? White dye, raw ash. You know, I think we have some raw ash. Scraps of it, but we've got some. We only need 2 white dyes, so... Yep, there it is, raw ash. Is there any more in the scrapper? There is not. Oh, there's red dye in there. Light red dye, okay. In goes the dye. What would we go over there for? Raw ash. Let's make some white dye. Okay, this one we wanted to make white. This one we wanted to make 4 screen. Okay. And that's going to be the little bit of white that this needs to really, did we dye this one? We dyed that one. Take that. I'm sure we dyed the helmet already. We just need to dye the boots. So let's see, this one? And this one. Yeah. That's what an asshole wears. Alright. No, he doesn't look like a pompous asshole. Okay, let's get it to him. Yeah. Snow White shoes. Maybe we should give him a white helmet as well. Let's do his helmet in white. Have we got any left? We've got 1 left. That's not enough. We need more. We don't have more. We can't get more. We need raw ash to do more. There's no way we have any more raw ash in the base. Chemistry or in-game gear, perhaps? Raw ash. Okay, well, no, that's not the right bench. What am I doing? What am I doing? What are we doing? We're putting raw ash in here to make another white dye. Because we need 2 to do this helmet. Take off the helmet. Place it into the dyer's bench. Dye the thing. still comes out as just silver. Red. That's what we had it as. What if we just gave him earrings? Let's give him a golden crown. Let's get some gold and give him a golden crown. Some kind of snake thing. I think we can do that. Take half the gold. Because that spiky thing does not go with this polished look we've got going here. So, is this the wrong bench? We can only do silver here. Okay, let's take the gold over to the armorer's bench. Maybe that's the one. Help me out here. What do we got? Need something. What? We're gonna see if there's any G. No, that's showing now. We want to show all. Oh wait, maybe that's what we were missing over here. Yes, that's what we were missing. Okay. Derp, derp, derp. Derp, 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 derp. Bracelets, circlet. You want a snake circlet? Let's do a snake circlet. And the jeweled circlet. We can do snake circlet and earrings. Wait. Let's do just earrings, and then we can see if we want snake circlet and earrings. Okay. It's Fantasy Barbie. Right. Okay. Earrings? What? Where are they? Okay, I don't like it. It's like they're not there. And what if your ears are different? That's what's going on with that. Okay. Circlet. That's kind of what I wanted. Maybe not the earrings, but they do go. Since I'm not going to be practical. Snake circlet. That is not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. So that's going to be our illusion. Okay. It places the helmet into the illusion bench. It does this whenever it's told. All right. Let's get it in the dye bench and see if we can make it better. You don't know until you try, right? Okay, I don't think we're gonna. That's the jewel color. We have purple scales, blood red scales, 4 screen scales, and then a purple gem in the middle. I kind of like that. Is there a better gem color? No. Purple's more faded red. Let's see if we can get an actual purple in there. How do we make purple? LMNRP, purple dye. Purple dye takes false mandrake. I don't have it. We can make the night blue. Let's just go with magenta. That's good enough. Gonna make dark magenta. Let's put that dark dye color back in there. The dark muted, dark magenta. Dark dye color and magenta dye. Where's magenta? I've got. Oh, I have dark magenta dye. Okay then. Well, it's already dark. Wish it was daylight so I could see this damn thing. what we're going to change, what we're going to change. That to purple? No, the whole thing is gold, right? The whole thing is gold. We can just change the color of the gem, I think. Let's try that. Did we get a purple gem? Let's go by the white light so I can actually see. Oh wait, we've got radium torches here, don't we? Decker thing? We do. Let's just get some of those. Go somewhere where it's dark. Vertical surface. I screwed it up. It doesn't look gold anymore. Is it supposed to? Yeah, the earrings are supposed to look gold. Okay. How can we make more yellow? Brimstone? Like moss green. I don't think that would. Let's try sun yellow. We'll get some brimstone. I know we have some. In fact, I think there's some in this. There it is. Alright, sun yellow. Here we go. There it is. Now the magenta actually looks like a purple in contrast. There it is. I can live with that. Okay. Let's go kick ass. With our white shoes. This fucking guy. Right? I mean, this fucking guy. He's already got a gold thing on his head, so it matches, right? What are we doing? We're going to the unnamed city to get a little more XP. What's she rocking? She's rocking that Doom Hammer. We like that. She's got enough gruel. I've got coins for no apparent reason. There's no merchants down there. Into the treasury. We need to build a treasury. But to build a treasury, I want star metal weapons if I'm going to farm all that stone. Oh, no, so we could do it with what we got. All right. One last coffee. Sort out exactly what we want to do, because we've got hardened steel. So that is almost as good as star metal. But I'm not really feeling the base push right now. I want to do a little more ass kicking. Try to get some legendaries. Wouldn't mind that legendary bow from the Red Mother. One of the builds that crossed my mind was because the double thrall corrupted strength authority vitality build, almost fully corrupted, is really strong, but it does have weaknesses. One of them is no stamina. You can't sprint for shit, and you can't hardly attack. And when you do attack, well, that's a damn earthquake. That's good, but there's no mobility. And I think you need your mobility. Like, I don't always want to go in there and take it out. Sometimes you got to step away and get a little heals going because you got glutton for punishment happening, right? Anyway, that's too much coffee. I thought about using agility instead, because with 3 ticks of agility, you get the what I call the ninja perk, the one that makes you run, climb faster, jump. Everything takes less stamina and goes a little faster, so you get a lot more mobility. And then to augment that, I put that last bar, instead of putting it into agility and getting double jump or rolling thrust, I put it into grit and get more stamina and just a little bit more armor. The stamina bar, it makes a difference. It really makes a difference. And see, that build would actually kind of suit the epic version of this very armor. The weapon damage. Yeah. We'll rock this in epic with that, when we try out the double follower, because we can corrupt our vitality and our authority, just not our agility or stamina, or grit. Is it grit? Yeah, it's grit. So we'll have 3 in here, 1 in there, fully, nearly 1 point shy fully corrupted here, 1 point shy fully corrupted here. And then we'll see how that does. We won't be able to carry anything. We won't be able to carry jack shit, because there's nothing in strength or encumbrance. That build won't work. That build won't work. That's one to try out in admin mode, because I don't think it works at all. It's not relevant to right now anyway. What are we gonna do? Let's go kick a little ass. We got our look. Keep getting sidetracked by wanting a place to put treasure. I'm gonna take down those radium torches later. I do like these. I like the light they put out, not necessarily the look, but the light is more of the look than just the torch. We're putting it back in decor. There's one in here too. That goes in decor. Is there anything else we want to put in our first museum? I want to put my first star metal tool in there. Just one. There's space for one more tool on the left side there as you go in. Maybe first. Oh man, that coffee did not go right. We're gonna have to redo that. Shit. I refuse to let my last coffee of the day be watery swill. The finest or nothing. I poured it into my milk glass anyway. It was all kind of chunky. Anyway. So ideally we want to build that we have a full encumbrance bar so we can carry everything we farm, while we at the same time kick a lot of ass. So maybe strength, vitality, encumbrance? Would that be a winner? We'd have no stamina. We could do 2 bars of vitality, 1 bar of... do 2 bars of stamina. I think that could get us decent perks. I'm kind of about multi-classing. You know, so you don't gotta change your class all the time. That's what I'm trying to do here with these classes. So we could probably start that split between health and stamina warrior build with this armor right here. Alright. Hopefully this coffee goes right. I'm not going to retry again. If it's watery, we'll just have watery coffee. Right. Okay, let's check our forges. I think they're not really producing enough to worry with. This is just doing brick. We've got 700, that's going well. Got some steel going, that's going well. Got iron going, that's going well. Why don't we, while we're doing, because we're going to be drinking some coffee here. Why don't we go over to the iron and just get a bunch of iron real quick. We've got all these tools. We can go ahead and gain some levels doing this. Hell, we might gain all the levels doing this, I don't know. It's not like we're not going to use it. We're not doing it just for the XP. We're doing it because we need a bunch of steel reinforcement for tier 3 building. I've never done this before. Let's try it. We're gonna jump. No, dismounts us. I should have known. I am gonna go whack some skeletons with this hardened steel thing we made. I feel very strongly about that. Coffee's done. Where are we going? Not going there. Going over here. We want all this iron. All this iron is going to be ours. There's coffee. Somewhat blonde, but it will do. Very good. Okay. There's our 8:30 coffee. 10 minutes early. And we're doing good. Horse. I'm gonna ride over to the other side. Alright, here we go. Hot picking action. We also want this, and maybe that. Steel sickle and steel thing, we're gonna give that. We'll just put it in the horse. Oh yeah, we were gonna put the pickaxe in there. We can do that. We'll get another display case for the star metal stuff we do. The katana and the pickaxe will be what we put in there of star metal. Okay, picking it. I think it'd be cool if there was a... Okay, so if I was going to make a new game plus mode for Conan, make it so when you exit the exile lands, you can come back, but everything, all the creatures are dialed up to level 60 difficulty, and you start as a level 0 anyway. So whatever tricks and exploits and stuff you want to use, maybe the camps, just the camps along Noob River can be ordinary level. Everything not on Noob River is level 60. That's how I would make it. So you can get your little toehold on Noob River, and then everything else is whooping your ass. That way, basically make the whole map level 60. I don't know if it would be any fun to level from 1 to 60 in that environment, but maybe have you spawn in as level 60, no skills, and fight the whole map for all the perks over again. You could do that. That's kind of what I'm doing here. I mean, the accumulation I'm going to have later on is the accumulation of leveled thralls. It's cheap to get unleveled thralls. You can do that all day long, have boxes and boxes of them, but it takes a long time to level them because there's really no way other than the slow way. So I think I did say I was going to admin cheese one thing in this, and that is leveling thralls after I hit level 60. So once we do most of our achievements, once the castle is fully tier 3, once our first thrall is fully leveled, including our horse, and we're level 60, building fully done, thrall's fully leveled. Yeah, once we get all those things, we'll turn up the XP so that the thralls level 4 times faster. Because otherwise we'll have a lot of uneventful gameplay. And we've already had it. You tell me how much. Put you. Nobody even made it this far in the video to hear me say that. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Go ahead and get the wood while we're over here. Got a drink. Did I ever get water? I did. Hatchet time. Makes epic armor, uses it to farm. So hungry. I should eat a peanut or something. Think it'll make my belly happy. Slice of bread, perhaps. Peanut butter sandwich. Tell you what I really want is chocolate milk. And how much can one person reasonably drink in a lifetime, in a day? I'm well past the reasonable amount. Look at my waistline, you can tell. There's our elk king head. $2K wood. Let's stop at 3K wood. What else we need? Plant fiber. Alright. False mandrake for our dye bench. both? Got my fresh coffee here. Sitting about ready to drink. Oh yeah, we like. It's my anxious, hungry belly just right. It says, freak out more. Don't stop freaking out. It's almost like our habits have something to do with our state of mind. Crazy, crazy talk. Speaking of habits, go on. Maybe we'll come back with 20k stuff this time. Wasn't there something we wanted to get to at level 53? Can't remember. This is another iron field. Never done 10,000 iron ore before. Let's break 10 foot. Highlands is thick with iron ore. Let's grow and have statues. There's more over here. Did this just respawn or did I miss it? Feeling weak with hunger. That's right. We're almost at 9,500 on iron ore. Over here. Over here. That's wolves and stone. We didn't get the stuff at the base of the little grove, so let's head back. I think we got it. Did we get 20k stone? Then we got 15k. Thought there was more stone over here. I thought there was a lot more iron in there than I thought. I want to change to agility build for... No, the strength build for the mace. If I had a Becta Corbin, I could switch to agility, but I don't have it, so I can't. That'll be in the future. It'll be a nice, white and gold shoes. That's this guy. how do you like to get carpal tunnel? Okay, stone. Alright, let's go back. We'll get those last iron nodes and maybe break 10k on stones too. Or 10k on iron ore as well. Oh, we don't even have this one stack of plant fiber. Let's get 5k wood, 2k plant fiber. There's our other level. What are we putting the points into? Can't remember. 2 points. Authority. We're gonna throw with this a little more. Wouldn't hurt to get some more berserkers for when we can double berserker. I want to start them out at the same level. So they're kind of twins, you know? Be a match set. It's always fun. Allows for more creative costuming. You know, I've never went with Archer fighter build team before. I think a mace greatsword duo is pretty optimum for fighting. So we can have all this stuff going while we do our dungeon thing. In fact, all this stuff is going to help us get to the final level. We get XP for all these little bars and bricks and ticks, sticks, bones, phones, and cones. What are we doing? I think we're getting plant fiber, right? These are the gigantic plant fibers that take 2 hits even when you got full harvest build. I believe this is our most epic farming run to date. And who doesn't love epic farming runs on video? Billions of people, that's who, billions. All the people who aren't watching it right now. So basically everyone in the world, but me. To tell you the truth, I don't even like it that much, but I'm gonna like what I get out of it. There's our 5k wood. Put 3k in the carpenter bench. In the box. Yeah, baby. check the thrall situation out. Couldn't hurt, right? I'm gonna take your massive death hammer. Give you iron truncheon. Iron truncheon. Do it until I take this off. Alright. Let's knock these fools out and see if we get anything good. I think we're still looking for tier 3 or higher on everything except Maximum. Tier 3, that's not it. Dancer, Get down, stay down, jump
Don't want to cause trouble.
Alchemist, I want a higher level alchemist.
Don't make me hurt you,
Higher level
wanderer.
smelter. So let's check the crafter guy over here and get out. Taskmaster and Carpenter 2. Do we have Carpenter 2? I don't think we do. Where'd he go? If it was that guy making that vocalization, we're not going to take him. So I'm trying to have that shit in my base. Do I have an inch? Oh, no. Let's just take our primary run back before we risk losing it all. No luck on the... No luck on the thrall that roll. Let's come back. And I got 7,500 wood. We're gonna need fuel for these furnaces. Oh wait, she's still got her thumper.
You picked the wrong fight!
It's not the right weapon. That's the right weapon. Take that, give that, good to go. Let's get this other seam of coal over here. This is one of those giant plants. This one has coal inside. Does another one have a coal inside? There's 2 more coals over here. Get the iron while we're at it. We should be able to go on a nice long adventure while all this stuff cooks and not have to worry about whether or not we're being efficient with our time and versus farming. I think that was everything. That was all the coal, wasn't that? There's one more around here. Let's get it. We'll get the iron ore too. Tell you, I want to respec this into the stamina. I'm running out of stamina farming, y'all. Feel good about it. Feeling good about it? We've harder than any trees. Let's get a few more trees. Let's do 10k wood. That seems reasonable, right? We're not getting any bark out of this. Let's do 75k wood. We'll do the rest in bark. Look at all them scorpions. It's crazy. Let's go back to base and restart the game after we get done. Because I feel like that kind of shit's going to crash this motherfucker. One more to level 55, is that it? Yep, one more to level 55. I think processing the materials might take us all the way. I think the ultimate loss in this game is total inventory loss. Like you're fully geared up, you got some stuff on you want to keep, and you die out in the volcano or something and you can't get your gear back. That's the big loss. We've not suffered one of those. So I call it a big victory so far. We came close. We were one try away from giving up on all our gear last time we were in the mounds. We went to get that recipe and ran further in instead of out. Alright, I feel like that's enough. We're almost at 30k still. Let's see if we can tick 30k before we go back. I don't think I've ever got that much before. Could have a new personal best. I think alternating between attacks and harvesting helps. There it is, 30k. Alright, I feel accomplished. Let's go back. All this shit ain't even gonna fit. Is it? Whoever was in there is done. Was there anybody in there? Yeah, there was all these people. So we have a smelter 1, don't we? It is Henny. Where's Henny? We can delete her later. Smelter 2. Container 2. Gerald. Harold. And Tanner. Arturo. Okay. Let's do our sorcerer. Cost of looking cool. Hey, we could push that back one. Couldn't we? We'll do that the next time we're in build mode. Okay. You just do your thing. Really will these forges. What's up, Genie? Greenie? Hey, Genie's a better name. There we go. All right, Mega Iron time. Man, I already used half them branches. That's wild. Put some more in there. You get a little more coal. You get a little more coal. You get a lot more rocks. Just take out the bullshit. Tighten up, tighten up. More rocks. Go, man, go. No. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, we're about to die. Too much furnace. Okay, take that. Put that in. All right, topped up with steel, stone, rocks, things happening, yes. Okay. I want buku-shaped wood. Let's do 3, 4, 5, 5,000, 6,000. Probably got some nice 2K shaped wood. Do we want any more insulated wood? Let's go ahead and dry some while we're at it. We got the bonanza happening here. We'll dry 500. Do any of those need wood? Don't think so. This might need wood. Just plain wood. Okay. Wood. Branches. stone. Something that could go in the build chest, but... Okay, plants. Let's get our resin so we can make hardened brick. So... 2 stacks of resin equals 3 stacks of plant fiber. Do we want to save the bugs? I really don't. I want to save those seeds I just dropped, but not the bugs. Seeds can go for oil. Save half of them for gruel. Another head to mount. Let's go with type. Let's try more berries. Just can't get enough, right? And what else are we doing? Let's put these seeds away. That'll be our emergency stock of oil. I think we put... Let's put these flowers in the dye bench because I think we're going to make dye with them. So now we got a little Asura's Glory. Yeah, now we can make a lot of dyes. There's our purple dye if we want to change this one. I kind of like the white trim though. It kind of says extra asshole, doesn't it? I think it does. Could be black too, but I think white is more rulerly, more pompous. Okay, she's doing good, we're doing good, everything's farming. Let's go ahead and take this steel, because we'll have a lot of steel after that. We'll turn all of this into steel reinforcements. We'll take out 100 for ingots reserve. Since we've powdered everything else, right? There's 200, that's enough. 20 each of the precious, that's good. Is it almost time to whoop ass? I think it's almost time to whoop ass. We said we were going to change our build, so let's think about this. I got a little skill juice happening. Yep. Let's change our build up. I want to, well, do we want to take, we wanted to take our mace over to the unnamed city like this. We'll probably use the great sword as well. Yeah. I want to whoop ass with this mace. That was the whole point. She's got a mace too. Let's do it. Everything's cooking. We got brick and steel and iron and everything. It's all going. We got shapewood going too. We don't have leather in there, but that's for our we'll do that with star metal. We've got to get it. We've got to get her a better stat. am I on potions? Should I get more potions before I... Let me get more potions before I go. Potions are delicious and healthy. Get all that. I'll get these two. In case she needs. We're all stacked up. Okay. Let's put down a bedroll. Let's check. Okay, what's our journey select? Have we done the sorcerer journey yet? Vampire sorcerer, yes we have. Potion maker. We could do that. So that finger fang rock. I don't feel like doing that right now. It's time to kick ass. All right. We are going for those pleasures in the night. No, we're going for some fragments of power. We want to learn fast elevators so we can get our central elevator in the base. It's the heart of the base, and I really feel progress is obstructed while the elevator isn't there. If we got to do a system of staircases, if the fast elevator doesn't work, we're going to break down and just do staircases. But I'd planned on elevator in the middle, chests around the edge. If we're doing staircases, the staircases are going to go around closer to the outer edge. And chest will go in the middle, I think. But we'll see. We got to get fast elevator first. Maybe there's an elevator glitch and I just don't know. Maybe if I try to horizontally. One stand bar got down two of them. About three if I'd have focused the damage, but we'll take that. We'll take that. Take that. Do we harvest this? I think we do. Do we need water? Yeah, let's go ahead and harvest. Hatchet. Skinning knife for the humans. Do we want war axe? Yeah, I want war axe over star metal. It's a great sword. That's how we'll do it. Variety of weapons. You know, keep our options open. Skelly's still there. Chop him, chop him. Get those skulls. We're probably not going to want all these bones, but we're going to have them anyway, aren't we? Let's poke him with a stick.
In the name of Seth, identify yourself. By the old serpent.
A lot of damage on that.
Seth, did you see
There's the damage being done.
Jackal laughs at me.
That guy had a katana of some quality. Killed him. Is that a gap in the wall? No. That's a gap in the wall. I might want a shield for this. I didn't skin the humans, did I? Swing that hammer, girl. Don't mean a thing if it ain't got that swing. Jesus. Sprint a little bit with our fat ass armor on. Okay, you son of a bitch. We're not really kicking that much ass. We don't have strength spec. If we had those 4 in authority and strength, we'd be doing better. Oh, mask too. Let's see how she does with that hammer against the 3-skull undead dude, and then we'll turn back. Basically one combo one of those dudes, but spirit and strength. Maybe that'll give us a one combo on the Skelly. Let's try it. I've totally screwed this. Points up. We're gonna do this Skelly and then we're gonna go back and respec. I said, I don't really like this armor. How are you gonna... I don't get it. Heavy armor for agility doesn't make sense. How are you gonna be agile in heavy armor? There's aim. You aren't. Do I have an agility weapon? I don't have an agility weapon on me. Scale for sharpness? Is there a unit of measure for sharpness? I'd like to know. I don't know if that's a really stupid thing to say or a really intelligent thing to say. Probably intelligent. I would think like any other informational concept that you just throw in a bunch of parameters and multiply them all together to get the unit. Or there's some sort of formula to get the unit. Like some substance to provide cut resistance, a standard level of cut resistance.
You picked the wrong fight!
And then a standard unit of pressure and like devils, doing kind of shit. There's got to be something. I think a samurai used a strong man. That's cool. But it's subjective because it's based upon the skill of the warrior. It wasn't an outright test of the sword. The outcome of the test was limited by both the warrior and the instrument. So, an inept warrior with a grand instrument produces an inept cut. As whether maybe a grand warrior with an inept instrument. Back away, back away. I don't know. I think a good warrior with a bad instrument could still do well if he knew it was a bad instrument. Which presumably they had a test, like a knife. You could always test the steel of your sword against the steel of your knife. And presumably people at an age when they're carrying swords would have knives.
Put your weapons away, Exile! God save you!
What do we get? War Mammoth Boots. Gilded Urn, Grandmaster, Advanced Core, Well-Within Some. Fragment of Power. I don't think harvesting him is going to do any good, but let's try. Hey, with a skull. I think the other dudes are already dead. Let's get the treasure chest and go back home. And we'll take it all. This build doesn't really smack without the damage bonus from the armor. I thought it wouldn't make much of a difference, but it is making a substantial difference. I should be able to one-combo those skellies. And the agility, or the damage buff from the armor is the clincher on that. You saw I was getting those guys down to 10 and then 40 with the one combo. Mixed in a few heavy attacks, you know, as you can. But, and I've also put points into authority which are not of use in the unnamed city. There's no thralls here to thrall. Well, there is, but I'm not going to. I really wish we could thrall the elites. That would be awesome if there was a special club that let you thrall the elites, like some sort of slaves dungeon, I guess, would be it. Thrall the unthrallable, that would be really cool. Come on, Conan, put it out there. Do the dragon? No, not with this damage we got. How much does the snake give us? Let's do the snake. The dragon is also going to be part of this. It's a party. You know, we got venom, we got deer, we got dragons, fire, poison, sharp horns. Too dangerous. seen the hooves? They're like blades. Stilettos on a deer, you know, they're just, there's too much power for one animal. That's what I'm saying. Like if they had one hoof that was sharp, the designated combat hoof, but no, they've got 4. And each hoof has 2 toes on it with hooves. That's like 8 blades on a deer, you know what I'm saying? Just picture an ordinary deer or antelope walking around with 8-inch kitchen knives tied to the end of its feet, 2 of them, each foot. 8 knives on the end of each foot, that's what it is. But it's hooves. Not knives, it's hooves. And they happen. Okay, fuck this build. Do you think maybe we could put in a walk for the females besides the sexy walk? Could there just be like an ordinary, I'm going to the bathroom, or gee, let's go to the kitchen kind of walk? Just saying. Just saying. I mean, without the contrast, what does the sexy walk mean? They're all sexy. There's no meaning to the sexiness. It's contrasted to stuff outside the game, which is not what a video game is supposed to be, I think. But I don't know. The horn dog part of the game doesn't really what I'm here for the game about, you know? It's amusing, but it's not the be-all, end-all. I like the building. You see what I do in Valheim. If I could stream Valheim, I would, but I can't stream Valheim, so I'm streaming Conan. But we're going to change that. I think we're going to save up and get us a computer. Let's see, let's put the War Mammoth boots on her. Let's see if it does her good. 721 to 808. Yeah, it does. I don't think it really matters for her, though. Let's leave her in the same suit. We'll put the legendary boots. We're in Alchemy side. We're here to switch, did we already change it? We didn't already change it. Let's change it. Change. Do we want to try the agility build? We've got 6 more potions. Let's try the agility build. And if we don't like it, we'll come right back over here and change that son of a bitch back. Okay, so we're missing 5 points. 5 points from 3 full bars. So we could miss having Glutton for Punishment and get the rest of our ninja agility build. I think since we got potion spam, that's the perk to go without. Although it is a tier 4 perk, that's the perk to go without. Let's do it. Rare resources. Beast of Burden. 5 in grit. Let's do that. In case we're wrong about how many points we got. Arrows. Let's do Precision Strike. There's our ninja perk. No, we got 1 more perk. We're going to get the vitality. Okay. Then we put our remaining 5 points as we level into vitality. That'll get us all the way to Glutton for Punishment and graduate us from the use of potions. Jolly good. Pompous asshole look. Look at my arms. They could be a little bigger. He's not Arnold, we'll put it that way. Nobody is Arnold. Maybe Conan. We're going to try this build out. Let's try this build out. We're going to ditch these strength weapons. The club is okay. It's good, I'm sure, but it wasn't good when we used it, so it's going in the box. Put her in the box. Okay, let's get the agility weapons out. We don't want the... Do we want these yet? Are we going back to the city? I don't know. I know we want the bow. We can do better than that for short sword. Can't we? Surely we can. Let's check our knowledge. We've got 52 points available, so... Okay, short sword. We could do a Heart of Steel short sword. That's the one we want. Okay, and I know we've got a Buku now. Yeah, we do. Okay, Heart of Steel short sword. H, where are you? This is show none. Perfected hardened steel short sword. Damage 47. Where's... That's the one we want. Or look at the other one. I think we wasted those knowledge points, so what are you going to do? Why aren't you making a shit ton of steel reinforcements? Okay. Tinker's bench. In with that. And we want... What do we want on this? Let's put it in there. 50... Oh, wow. 50 damage. And 16. So we want armor pen on it. Oh, no, we want armor pen on it. At 50 damage, we definitely want armor penetration. And we could go get hides, since we're on the cusp of epic armor. We could get the hides. Let's kill all the elephants and rhinos in the savannah. Do the cats into the bargain. Yeah, now that's a respectable weapon. Okay, can we do a... We can't do a star metal katana. There's no steel or hardened steel katanas, are there? Can't even search for a katana in the damn list. So, what's our next best? Perfected light daggers, are there? Perfected hard steel short. Power steel punching. I think that would be these. It is an agility weapon. Don't we have black claws? I think we have black claws. Where are the claws? We had... I know we gave the shitty ones to, what's his nuts? But we had another set. I can't remember what we did with them. Where did they go? Was I carrying them somewhere? Giving them to somebody? Surely I didn't find them. Weapons. Maybe I already checked this bench, didn't I? No, the scorpion harness is in there. More Marco's Bane of Beasts. Well, why would I have... I know I wouldn't have give the black claws to that other person unless I had another set. What about these? Do we want to just kick these and use them? Go to the unnamed city and kick ass? Let's do it. Why have the legendaries if we're not going to use them, right? So what kind of kit are we going to put on this? Let's put a fencer kit on it. Yeah. Mobility is the name of the game with the daggers, isn't it? Or do we want damage, or... I think we just want to chunk through with damage, don't we? We've already got 44, so that, once again, armor pen's going to be better than strictly damage. And the gouging is going to be... No, wait. Because of the gouging, we should use this. Because we just want to keep tapping him to get... keep the gouging and bleed up. So we'll use that. And that'll be our two-handed weapon. I feel good about that. Get some arrows for the bow, so it isn't useless, and we'll be good to go. Some arrows, we really just use it to pull aggro, not as a serious. Although if we're fighting the Red Mother, we want more arrows than that. I think we thought we had some. Where did we put them? We didn't have any. Did we put them in the weapons chest over here? We did. Okay. There, arrows. Oh, there's the claws. Son of a bitch, why didn't I see him? Ah, whatever. Okay, so that's our weapon of choice for... We'll just try the daggers. Okay, claws. Armor pen 9. That's the weak point on the claws. And I got armor pen 19. Okay, that's our two-handed weapon, and we'll use these as backup. Probably wind up giving him to a thrall, in fact. Okay. In case we want to ever do the lance core thing or make lances, we'll go ahead and put those in there along with that and this. Just gonna drop that shit and this and this and this and that. Grey Lotus. Yeah, we do care about that enough to put it away. Okay, along with the weathered skulls. Fragment of power. We need a better treasure solution. Still. Okay, this is garbage. We're gonna eat that and put the kits in the toolkit box. Kits in the toolkit box. Bickety bam. Good to go. Let's put some of this potion overflow in there as well. Armor. Do we want to give her Solid Legion? She is our guy at this point. Better armor, better armor. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. It's an okay look, right? The boots kind of blend in, even though the fur's off color. And the gauntlets are just the gauntlets, I guess. It's whatever. Yep, we agree. Okay, so we're going back to... I want them damn katanas, man. The claws are good. We like the katana better. Okay, bow. Did we put our arrows with the bow? Yes, we did. Okay, inventory's right. Let's get a little more potions. Oh wait, we just put away the handfuls. Let's give this to her. Take the ones we have for her. There we go. Because if we have time, we can just put whatever in our inventory. Okay, we put away the animal stuff. We're good to go. Back into the breach. Yes, we could put away this cleaver. We're not going to be using that. And don't we have tools in the horse, right? Where's Figs? Put away this shit. The pickaxe and sickle. What is a sickle? Better to have more material than not enough. Too much is better than not enough. And we can always just not display it if we don't like it. What are we doing? What are we doing? We're going back into the Lost City. I think we are. Where do we want to get? Let's see. Let's check our forges. We could get hide. We said we were going to get the hides to make our next level armor. Because we're going to need that shit. This is making several thousand bricks. That's making a lot of iron and steel. Why don't we take 6 out of this and put it in there? Let's see. Yeah, 500 steel, make it in there. The rest will have as iron. Very good. Okay, hides, right? Figs, you're doing good. Okay. Journey step up. I think Adventurer is the next one we wanted to do. But we can't start unlocked until level 60, yeah. So don't worry about that right now. Isn't Library of Esoteric Artifacts on there? We've got to save one to finish that journey and get a free fragment of power. Well, it takes one, so, but it, I don't know, I want to finish it anyway. Yeah, fragment of power costs a fragment of power, but it gives you a fragment of power. So after this point, if you can't finish these, you've just wasted a fragment of power. So, because of that, and then you do this, I'm not sure if it'll work if you've learned everything first, so we're going to save that one. So that's kind of a disincentive to go to the Lost City again. Let's go over and kill the elephants and rhinos and help ensure their species extinction. They won't be rare and majestic if we let them all live, right? We gotta kill them off. Then they're precious. And then when they're precious, we will hunt them. Because they're rare. Then they become extinct. And then we treasure them even more because all you have is pictures. See how that works? Welcome to the jungle. Gonna skin some stuff. How ghastly is that? It's like killing an animal just for its skin. Beastly. Humans are the real beasts if you've never read a story or watched a movie. Or television show. But of course that just goes back to power. Without the magic, making everything right force in the world, you can just have evil-ass people, and they are out there, and they do evil-ass things. You've probably heard of some, and you can find out a lot if you go looking, and I wouldn't advise that unless you're morbidly fascinated with that kind of stuff. I've had my fill of like the awful shit that you want to concern about. I know people can be awful. I know there's extremes I haven't experienced, and I don't want to experience them. Not my cup of tea. Like, just gore for gore's sake. I don't want to see people being tortured. Hell, I opted out of the Game of Thrones. That was a production. What makes you think I'd want to see anything like that for real? It'd be even worse. Putting him on the horse. Kill them. Kill them all. All the animals must die. It's the apocalypse of the animals. We call this hunting. This is Gilgamesh's version of hunting. It's sport. It's fun. See how much fun the animals are having? Until I chance upon them. There's the water. Drink, drink, drink. Kill, kill, kill. Food. Drink, drink, drink. Snack, snack. Kill. Hydration is very important. feel like my Swift Harvest perk is not working. They're jiggling. Little bounce is okay, but I don't want them flying around. Do we want that? Okay, let's get this. You. Die. That was fast. Should have skinned the baby while the mama was still alive. It's just little touches, you know? They matter. They matter. What are we creating in the universe? That's all I'm saying. And even if there's nobody to witness it, I did. How are we doing on elephant hide? Not very much. Wow, okay. Is this a bigger elephant? This is the biggest elephant. Let us kill this elephant. I will kill the baby. Die, baby. Skin the baby while the mama's alive. You see what I'm doing to the old baby? I consume it. Now I kill you. Wait, the other baby must die. Die, baby, die. Okay, skin it. The mother's still alive. No. Well, you know, win some, you lose some. I mean, she knew what was going to happen as she was dying, and then she was powerless to stop it, so. That counts. I mean, I guess that counts. It's not the same. You know, given a tiny sliver of hope that something would have happened to me, stop me from skinning your baby alive as she was dying. Okay, and we're going to scan this one too. Unfortunately, there's no cubs to torture. But you know, death and dismemberment. The old standby. You know. Hit her. Very good. Is that starting to relax? No. Alright, let's go to the horse, drop off the weights. Drop, drop. Drop, 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 drop. Very good. And they've all respawned. How long do I want to do this for? We've got enough to tan. Let's take what we've got to tan. We kill on the way back and get hides. Maybe we'll swing through the hyenas camp and kill them too. We don't have any children skin while the mothers watch and weep in terror. But I don't know. You think that kind of game would actually fly? That sounds like the kind of, well, if it was my movie, I would make a game like that, because whoever likes a game like that, maybe we should have them on a list. Just, you know, surveillance state kind of stuff. I would say... You know, I love me some government/military conspiracies. But, you know, capitalism conspiracy is gaining foothold. I would say that
It's not, probably, I don't know, maybe it is organized, maybe it's not organized into one cohesive large entity, but the set of information about consumer practices and like browsing habits on the internet and shit, and what people say and stuff, that's now the largest set of information on the planet, I would say. Millions and millions of people, probably billions of people. 1 billion people, I would say, at least. Maybe 2 billion. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just flapping my mouth. Hey, we haven't killed this crocodile. Let's kill the crocodile. I think she can handle it. I'll have my short sword and a torch, and she'll have her hammer. She can do the armor damage, and I'll do the slashes. Keep him bleeding. Make him hurt bad. Practice. I kill your babies while you watch. I skin your babies while you watch. I skin your baby. What you do? I skin your baby. You like that? You like I skin your baby? Do it, girl. Get it. Ooh. That's a tail. The little green streaks of motion and everything. Don't point that snout at me. My lackeys take the damage, not me. What do you think they're there for? Pull that aggro. Take that damage. That gator chomp does no damage to you. You took off half my health bar. That's why you're the aggro target. Very good. You have done well. Skin the baby, skin the mama. Die, mama, die. Okay. Do we want to harvest any aloe while we're out here? We might as well. Can't remember where hardly any of it is, but we can get some. I think there's more. There's one over this way. What is any up the shore? I think it's one up the shore. Damn, was that what, 2, 3 nodes? That wasn't much. It's gotta be more than that, right? I just don't know where to look. It's dark and all I got is a torch. Kill it. Aw. Come on, then.